Good morning, everyone. This is my number 3 from Annie Clayton on her Facebook page. She's doing a Stitchery swap around the world. So this is my number 3. Her YouTube channel is Arty Farty Annie. And head over there and see all the wonderful videos that she does. This is for Anna in America. And I hope you like the video. So what I've done here is a window. I've got curtain across the top here. I've just laid down some fabric around the edges. This is a piece of fabric with a magpie, and here in Australia, they're everywhere. They're great. They have this warbling sound, and they love to warble and be cheeky. I haven't got too much embellishment on this one. I'm just going to put the flower here. I have a little butterfly. I might put that up in that corner there. And I have a little flower. And I'm not quite sure where I want to put that, but it could possibly just hang off the window, or I may not put it on at the moment. So let's get started. I've got some cotton here. I just had some needles, but I think that needle's going to be the needle's going to be too big. I don't know where my other one's gone. You know what? It's just going to have to do. I have to just stitch. I'm going to stitch the back. I'm off to my sewing day today over in Stirling. It's a quilting guild that I go to. And that wasn't very hard or easy, was it? It goes from 9 o'clock till, I know this needle's very big, but it doesn't matter. 9 o'clock till 3, but I need you to stay until 1. What am I going to do across the top? I might go in under there first, because you really want that to be sitting down. I might just bring the camera slightly this way. There we go. So you want the gee, I can't think again today. You want this tucked in on the corner here. Oh, I'm always threading my needle. Right. What I'm going to do is just do stitches along. That's all right for that one. I may have to take this out and put the, that's better. I think that's what I'll do. I can just whip it along. think this needle is actually too big. It's too thick. That'll be all right there, because when you fold that down, it's going to be like that. And then what I've got to do is put that on the card that I made. It's got to be within that 4-inch square, and then I'll put some calico around and stitch that under there, and then I'll come back and stitch that down. It's a good plan. Might go a bit closer. This has got to get finished by the end of June, but this lady lives in America, Anna, and so she sent me hers already, so I just had to finish off my vintage box. I've only just got that on there. Let me see what that looks like when I fold it down. Yep, that'll be fine. I will come back after and sew that. I think I'm going to sew some more stitches along there, but for now that's just going to hold it on while I do the other part. I need to find my other needle. I know, I'll just get my needle from the sewing box, just a minute. Now, let me see what I've got here. This one will do. Now that thread is from that, so I'm just going to carry that down and finish it off. Oh, I haven't finished it off, have I? Oh no, I haven't either. All right, well, I'll finish it off. Here I am thinking I finished it, and I hadn't finished it at all. So all I'm doing is going in the tiny holes. Oh, where are we on the camera? There we are. Finish the tiny holes. If I just whip it along, it's going to be a lot faster. So at my guild that I go to, they show their quilts. And everybody sits at a big round table. And then you sit in your groups that you're sort of allocated when you first come in. Is that done? Oh, they're all not done. Here I am thinking they were done. And you just take your craft there, you take your lunch, some morning the groups provide morning tea, whoever's group is on at the time. They provide their morning tea. And then you just sit and have a lovely time. They show all the quilts off. Sometimes they do show and tell, or they do show and tell every day. They do workshops, so you can go in there if you want to, or you don't have to. There's a library there. You can go in and borrow books, which I've done many times. And then they have Community of Quilts, which is part of the organisation in WACO, which is West Australian Quilt Association, and you just bring them home and you can piece them together, you can bind them, you can quilt the whole thing, you can do the whole piecing, quilting and binding. But if you don't want to do that, you just do the part that you want to do, which I've got 2 quilts to quilt on my big Capri 18, which is a handy quilt machine. And just a minute. And you just sew, obviously, your quilt, your big quilt through the machine because it's got a big throat on it. I'm just going to put that down there. I'm going to stitch that down, and then I'm getting a new piece of thread. I can't do those other knots where you just tie them like that and roll it through your finger. I've tried heaps of times. I just can't do it. I always find this the better method. Now it's come out again. Maybe because I put cream on my fingers today, they're very dry. So the cotton just slides out of my hands. Go back in there. Here I am thinking that I had finished the surround of the window. So basically I've got the window with the trim across the top, and the fabric represents sort of not curtains, of wallpaper or just the wall. And then you're sort of looking out through another window outside into the garden or wherever the bird may be. He's usually out there digging for worms on the grass. He is at my house. And that's what this window represents, is you just looking out. Oh, I have finished. Well, that was quick. You looking out of the window at the bird. Because it can be a window theme, or you don't have to have a window theme at all. So if this is something you'd like to be interested in, you haven't got much time, you have to go over to Annie Claxton's YouTube page and have a look at the instructions of what you have to do. All right, get rid of that. So actually I'm going to use that thread, and I'm going to stitch down this bit of flower. I'll just get rid of some of those threads. Oops. Magnetize that scissors. Everything's camouflage on this white. I quilted this, I did a quilting course. It was free motion quilting. and you just had to make a big, put in squares. Oh, where am I? I'm off camera. Do your squares, and then you just had to draw the pattern inside. I did it years ago with my best friend, and it's just been sitting there this whole time, wondering what I'm going to do with it. I'm just going to do a bit of running stitch, I think. So it needs something to hold it down because it's fairly... I'm off camera today, so my camera's in a different position and it's further forward. I'm just going to do a bit of running stitch around the side. Because if I don't, it will fray. Not working today, am I? I think I've got 2 more to do, so I'll get onto that next week. That looks all right. Note to self, don't put hand cream on your hands before you start embroidering. I'm not very good at being on camera today. There we go, I'll just go back there. That doesn't look too bad. Just make sure you don't come up through the other side when you do that. A couple of knots. And sometimes I just like to back through the, catch a few threads and just pull it through and you can chop it off. Get rid of those. The scissors must have must be a little bit magnetized because the scissors keep attracting the catching the pins keep catching on the scissors. All right, I'll chop him off. So I've got some pink. Now that's where my big needle will come in. Now this, I just bought this yesterday. It's a chenille number 18, I think. Where is the end of this thing? There we go. So it's nice and thick, which I've been struggling to do. You always have to give it a little bit of a wet before you put it in. Go. So I'm just going to do some stitches randomly. What's that there? That's a bit of fluff. So as long as I stay within my little square, because I can just cut that fabric off, this should be right. So there's not much to do on this today, or this is just a little bit more of a low-key one, which is good, which is fine. Pull off the cotton a bit more. that's that one. Might add some more after. And I'm probably just going to do the same all the way around and put on my little embellishments, which was the butterfly. I think I'll put him up in that corner. And then my little flower. I'm not sure where I'm going to put this. Maybe I could put that over there. I don't know if I want to put this on at all. I was going to put it in the corner, but it's a bit too close to the edge. So we'll see. All right, I'll leave this video here for now and I will come back with it finished. Thanks for watching. Good morning, everyone. This is Kristy. This is the Arty Farty Annie Stitchery that you stitch a square and send it all over somewhere in the world, whether it's in your country or overseas. I have finished this for Anna, and it was a quick little stitchery, which is quite nice to do. And in my last video, all I showed you was I stitched down the square, and I think I just did this here. I didn't do any embellishment because it was just going to be a very quick one. I put beads here. I'll bring it up and show you. I put beads here. I embellished some flowers in the corner. I did a sneaky little flower under the window curtain and just put a little cutout of embroidery flower there. And then I think I think this is called seed stitch. I get a little bit confused. And blanket stitch all the way around. This time I blanket stitched after I had finished all the embellishments, so this sort of leaves it a little bit flat. So I'm very happy with my stitchery. I have 2 more to go. So whether they make it on the video, I don't know. But I'm very happy, and I'll be able to send this off today because now I've finished it. I like it. It's quite nice. So it looks like a window looking out through the, the window with the curtain at the above. Thank you. And I want to thank everybody for watching my channel, and have a lovely day.